I was always there when you needed someone, even when you didn't say my name. I learned your silence, read your mood, still stayed the same. I gave you time I never had, put your world before my own. I made you feel less alone at night while I was on my own. I didn't need a spotlight, didn't need applause. I just wanted you to see how much I gave to us. My love was never noticed, no matter what I do. I showed you all my honesty, you never looked it through. My love was never noticed, I stayed, you looked away. I was loving you completely, you treated it like yesterday. I celebrated all your wins, you barely knew mine mattered. I kept fixing what you broke while my heart slowly shattered. You said I cared too deeply, like that was something wrong. But love that isn't felt or seen never lasts that long. I blame myself for wanting more, for needing something real. Didn't know appreciation is part of how love heals. Oh, my love was never noticed, I gave without a doubt. I kept believing effort would finally reach your heart. My love was never noticed until I felt the truth. You didn't lose someone who loved you, you lost someone who was true. Maybe you never meant to hurt me, maybe you didn't know. But love ignored too many times eventually lets go. I don't regret the nights I stayed or the tears I never showed. I regret staying where my heart was taken but not held. My love was never noticed, but it was always real. I won't beg to be appreciated for how deeply I feel. My love was never noticed, now I'm choosing me. I deserve a love that sees me without convincing endlessly. I'll take my heart where it's valued, where effort isn't ignored. I didn't love you the consistency, like it would never end. I gave you something meaningful, you treated it like convenience. I thought effort would teach your heart how to meet me halfway through. Didn't know love doesn't grow when it's one-sided and untrue. I get more than you value, I felt it every day. I was holding us together, you were slowly drifting away. I gave more than you value until I saw the cost. Loving someone who doesn't invest is the hardest loss. Maybe you never meant to take more than you could return, but love that isn't appreciated is love that starts to burn. I don't regret the love I gave, it came from something pure. I regret staying where my effort was never secure. I gave more than you valued, but I won't do that again. I deserve a love that recognizes what I bring. I gave more than you valued, now I choose my peace. I'll give my heart to someone who sees my love as something real. I won't measure love by sacrifice, or how much I can lose. I didn't love you too much, you just didn't value the truth. I stayed even when it felt empty, when your replies felt cold and thin. I kept choosing understanding while you barely let me in. I noticed every little distance, every shift you wouldn't name. I tried to keep us feeling steady while you treated love the same. I never asked for grand gestures or words you couldn't keep. I just wanted to feel valued by the heart I chose to keep. Loving you without appreciation was heavier than I knew. I gave you patience and devotion, you never followed through. Loving you without appreciation, I stayed kind, stayed true. I was giving you my everything, you acted like it was nothing new. I made room for all your feelings while mine waited in line. I softened every disappointment so you wouldn't feel the time. You got used to my affection, like it would never run dry. I was loving you with purpose, you were just passing by. I thought love meant enduring, staying strong, staying calm. Didn't know love also means knowing when something's wrong. Loving you without appreciation, I ignored what I felt inside. I kept lowering my expectations so you'd never feel denied. Loving you without appreciation, me. Maybe you didn't see that love without appreciation slowly empties me. I don't regret how deeply I loved. That part was always real. I regret staying in a place where my love wasn't felt. Finding you without appreciation is a lesson I won't repeat. I deserve a love that notices the effort that I bring. Loving you without appreciation, now I finally understand. Love should feel like partnership, not one-sided hands. I won't quiet my heart again just to make someone stay. I didn't love you the wrong way, I just stayed too long that way. I was there, you didn't care. I was there when your world felt heavy, when you didn't know what to say. I stayed quiet just to listen while you slowly pulled away. I answered every late night call, even when I was breaking too. I kept choosing your emotions, you never chose mine, did you? I showed up without excuses, without needing to be asked, but being present for you was something you never matched. I was there, you didn't care. That's the truth I had to face. I gave you time and honesty, you gave me empty space. I was there, you didn't care. When I needed you the most, I was standing right beside you, still feeling like a ghost. I noticed how you stayed distracted when it was just me and you. You gave attention to the outside world, like my love felt too close to true. I held us together silently, never made a scene. I was fighting for connection, you didn't notice what I mean. I thought love meant showing up, no matter how it feels. Didn't know presence means nothing if the heart isn't real. I was there, you didn't care. I stayed calm, I stayed kind. I was choosing you after you were leaving me behind. I was there, you didn't care. You never even tried. I was loving you completely, you were emotionally outside. Not every absence is physical, some are right in front of you. Some people stay in your life, but never really show up for you. I don't hate you for not staying, I hate that I stayed so long, believing love would notice me if I just stayed strong. I was there, you didn't care, and I won't do that again. I deserve a love that meets me, no one I have to defend. I was there, you didn't care. Now I finally see I didn't lose someone who loved me, I lost someone who couldn't see me. I won't disappear to be wanted, I won't beg to be seen. I was there with real love, it should've meant something. afraid I'd ask too much. I gave you honesty and trust. You barely felt the touch. I noticed how my worries never slowed your pace. You hurt me but you never looked straight into my face. I kept my heart transparent, never played a game. But loving you felt one-sided, like my feelings had no name. My heart meant less to you than I wanted to believe. I gave you all my sincerity, you barely received. My heart meant less to you, I felt it every time. I was loving you with depth, you were loving on the side. I adjusted to your distance, called it space, called it calm. I carried all the emotional weight just to keep us going on. You said I overthink things, said I felt too deep. But love that minimizes your heart isn't love you keep. I thought love meant understanding, meeting halfway through. Didn't know love can feel so small when it matters less to you. My heart meant less to you than your comfort ever did. I was building something honest, you were just living it. My heart meant less to you until I felt so clear. I was loving you with presence, you were never really here. Not every wound is visible, some sit quietly inside. Some hearts break without a sound, just learning to survive. I don't hate you for not loving me the way I needed you to. I hate that I stayed so long, accepting less than true. My heart meant less to you, but it means everything to me. I won't make myself smaller just to be easy to keep. My heart meant less to you, now I finally see. Love should never make you feel like you matter less than peace. I'll give my heart where it's honored, where it's safe and understood. I didn't love you too deeply, you just never valued my heart.
I loved you with intention, with care in everything I did. You laughed it off like it was nothing, like my feelings were just a phase you lived. I chose my words so carefully, tried not to make it hard, but you treated love like something easy that didn't ask for your heart. I showed you depth and honesty. You kept it surface level. I was swimming in emotions. You never left the shallow end. I loved you, you took it lightly, like it was easy to replace. I gave you something meaningful. You handled it with careless grace. I loved you, you took it lightly, like love was just a game. I was risking all my feelings. You never felt the same. I stayed serious about us while you joked your way through time. I thought love meant commitment. You thought love was just a vibe. You said I felt too deeply, said I should calm it down. But love that's treated casually always let someone down. I thought if I stayed patient, you'd eventually see that love isn't something fragile. You hold it carefully. I loved you, you took it lightly. I felt it every day. I was holding something sacred. You kept pushing it away. I loved you, you took it lightly, until I saw the truth. I wasn't asking for too much. I was asking the wrong you. Not every heartbreak feels dramatic. Some just feel misunderstood. Some loves don't fall apart loudly. They're just never taken seriously. I don't regret how deeply I loved. That part was always right. I regret giving something real to someone living light. I loved you, you took it lightly, but I won't do that again. I deserve a love that treats my heart like something they can't bend. I loved you, you took it lightly. Now I finally know love isn't meant to be handled like something you can let go. I'll give my heart where it's protected, where love isn't played with or free. I didn't love you the wrong way. You just didn't love like me. I stood right in front of you, still felt out of frame. I spoke with all my honesty. You never said my name. I showed you love in quiet ways and things you never checked. I was hoping you'd feel it someday. You barely seem to notice me yet. I didn't need grand affection, just presence when I reached. But every feeling I offered you felt somewhere out of reach. Unseen love, unreturned feelings, that's where I learned to stay. I gave you
translate in your silence while mine grew weak. You said you weren't good at emotions, like that explained the pain. But love that's never returned still hurts the same. I thought time would make you softer, teach your heart to choose. Didn't know love can stay unseen, no matter how much you give. Unseen love, unreturned feelings. I stay patient and kind. I was offering you my heart, you never changed your mind. Unseen love, unreturned feelings, until I saw the truth. You can't force someone to feel what they never do. Not every rejection is spoken, some happen silently. Some people don't say no, they just never choose you completely. I don't regret the love I gave, it came from something true. I regret hoping my feelings would someday matter to you. Unseen love, unreturned feelings is not where I belong. I deserve a love that meets me where my heart is strong. Unseen love, unreturned feelings, now I'm letting go. I won't keep giving my heart where it's never felt or known. I'll take my love where it's visible, where it doesn't have to plead. I didn't love the wrong way, I just loved someone who couldn't see. I gave you everything I had without keeping score. I showed up even when it hurt, still gave you more. I learned your patterns, read your moods before you had to speak. I carried love like it was mine while you stayed incomplete. I made myself available anytime you'd fall. Didn't know giving my all meant being overlooked at all. Giving my all to be overlooked was never love. I see it now. I gave you my whole heart, you never asked me how. Giving my all to be overlooked, I stay longer than I should. I was loving you with everything you barely understood. I adjusted to your distance, called it space, called it calm. I turned my needs into silence just to keep you quietly, without pain. I don't regret how much I gave. That part was always me. I regretted staying unseen, where love refused to be. Giving my all to be overlooked is a lesson I'll outgrow. I deserve a love that sees me without being told. Giving my all to be overlooked, now I choose myself instead. I won't pour my heart again where it's never met. I'll take my love where it's valued, wherever it isn't ignored. I didn't fail at loving you, I just gave it to the wrong